Welcome back, everybody. Lexi here with you, and we are playing Dragon Age. So I decided to go back to Haven and talk to the party, talk to everybody, because you guys seem to really be dedicated that I do. So I'm thinking, knowing you guys, you probably don't want to give me spoilers, but you really want me to talk to them. So I can read between the lines. So we're gonna talk to, hey, I can talk to Krem.
Can I help you with anything?
How can we use you? That sounds so bad.
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay. Can we talk about Iron Bull?
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The Chief. First time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
What kind of commander is he?
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. If he keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
Okay, how did you end up with him?
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee to Vinter. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
He gave up his eye?
That's how he lost the eye.
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Wow, okay. Now, somebody who can take a bullet for somebody they care about, that's pretty good to have in your party, right? Like, you know, big dragon throwing fireballs. You get what I'm going with this, right? Alright. Is him being Kunari odd?
Is it strange to work for a Kunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasroth, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I'm surprised he told you.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. It's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
See, I like him. I really like him because I think that's what it is. You should be straight, honest, and forward and tell the truth. If you don't like the truth, then you shouldn't do it. That's how I see it. So let's talk to him and see, you know, what he's got to say.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
How do you know he's a Templar?
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Canary learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Yes, he is.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Well, we've got... don't we got Cassandra? Colin commands the troops? Perhaps I should lead? Do we need one?
The Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor.
That's because all we've needed so far is damage control, reaction. A group can handle that. Once you've sealed the breach, it's gonna be time to make decisions. Someone's gonna have to step up. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't. But it could.
Wait.
What can I do for you?
Hi. Tell me about Canaries.
I'd like to know more about the Kunari.
You writing a book?
I want to know. Okay, you guys said I can do that. So I'm gonna show how I think it's cool that he's honest with me without flirting, right? 'Cause I think he could crush me.
It's your culture, and I'd like to know you better.
You could just ask.
I am.
All right. What do you want to know?
What does Canary mean? Did they not marry? How's it growing up?
What's it like growing up under the Kun?
The Tomasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or Chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
Okay, so there's no families?
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tomasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff. I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
Alright. How did they govern?
How do the Kunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Canary should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Canary safe from outside threats.
Okay, is... I don't know. And if Thetis fell into the Quen?
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Kunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the Kun? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated. Drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no. I don't think about it much at all.
Right, okay, so what does Kunari mean?
The word Kunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Kun are the Vidathari. The Canari who break away from the Kun are Talvasha, deserters.
And those who predate the Kun?
What about Kunari who existed before the Kun?
The people we came from.
Kun.
They're called the Karsith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thetis because the Karsith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
Okay. I think we went through everything, right? Alright.
See you later, Bull.
See ya.
I mean, I don't need to talk about marriage or stuff like that. I mean, that's not important, right?
Travel safely.
I don't want to sell stuff. I just want to check though, just in case we collected something else. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we have this one. Berlin horse. Nothing here. Do we have something here? Nope. Can we get a chocobo? No, I know. We can't. Not same companies. Would have been cool. I believe there's somebody in here. Oh, Colin. There's Colin. Hey, Colin.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I like to stand out. Wait, where's my cursor? Where's my cursor? Right here.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Wait. You trust the Inquisition?
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can...
Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I like your enthusiasm. Blech, blech. No, that came out wrong. That's okay.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps.
Oh,
There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander.
That
the
was a
Raiden has
flirting
report on our
smile.
Supply lines.
As I was saying.
That was a flirting smile. You guys said I was safe to use that. That was flirting. Fine. And I think there's Cassandra somewhere, right? Somewhere. Well, I guess we could finish. I'm sure there's more to talk to him about, just in case.
Yes?
Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Why did the Templar leave?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What changed?
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. I sympathize with their frustrations.
Okay, Tell me about your colleagues?
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
How's working with Josephine?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
Okay, what do you think of Liliana?
How do you like working with Liliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
So tell me about our soldiers.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training new recruits.
Thank you.
I should let you get back to work.
And I wasn't flirting. Okay, we have Cassandra and... Oh.
Ugh.
Wait, are you alright?
Worried? Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Wait, you had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I don't know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
I mean, what if it's like, I don't believe in the Maker like you guys think of him or it, but what if I believe in the path of saying that we do have a destiny? It's a very touchy subject. No? Okay, let's just see if there's anything else
It
to...
occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I don't know.
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
Alright. I'll tell her. I have no idea what it is.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Home is where I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I'd like to get closer. I know. Nutluck's right there going, yes, do it, do it. I'm just being friendly.
No motivation, beyond making things between us less...
Antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Alright. Wait, you're Nevaran royalty? Or whatever, how you pronounce that?
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Is that why you left them?
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentagasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Right. You work for the Divine?
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is a right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
I don't think she intended it that way, but I mean, oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm the only one that understood that way. I mean, what does the right hand do, right? Right? I mean, come on. Alright. You believe in her?
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
Alright. She answered all that. That'll be all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Oh, that unlocks stuff. That's great. Okay, so we spoke to them, so I think we can go in there now. We need to talk to Sarah because we didn't talk to her. Or Sarah? I think it's Sarah, right? Let's talk again to Varg, just in case.
Need something?
Nope. So, see, there's nothing.
Carry on.
Because I already talked to him off camera, but then I didn't think you guys actually wanted to know more, so... Where would she be? I think over here is Solus?
At least we've got Inquisition troops out at Redcliffe now, giving those people
Is it
some
because there's somebody in here?
Just as if Mother Giselle brought the troops out there by going herself.
Thank you.
Aha. Yes, she's here.
So, this is it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
Right. Which side are you on?
The Templars and the mages. Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the war?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Right. We'll hold them all see. Wait, you think it should be easy?
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End all war, stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? Most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I like you, Lady Herald.
Ooh.
Maybe you are a little touched, yeah?
I think I like you too.
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Kinda. Suppose. Maybe. See you, Herald. Herald. I have to do something about that.
That was flirting again. I think you guys are just letting me on because you want me to get flirty, but that seems like flirtiness. I mean, come on.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Oh, what? That's so mean. Why would I say that? Oh, to kind of like tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Right. Was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, yeah? An even spread is all it takes.
Do you share the blame too? Wait, that seems to catch someone must be in charge.
So do you take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right answers.
Alright. Alright, that's all.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
Because I really want to get to... Wait, there's something here, right? Yeah.
Is there any way you could get by with 6?
Is there anything else there, just in case?
I was really hoping you only needed 6.
6 what? What are you talking about? Okay, so Solus, let's see if there's anything with him.
Hello.
Hello? Nope, nothing.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
He's kind of mad at me. But that's okay. Oh, I just wanna verify. Healing potion, can I do that? I can't. Ooh, I need... What? I don't have none of that. Really? Damn. No? Ooh. I don't have none of these things. Well, okay, fine. Poop. I'll check later. Okay, we talked to Varric, Solus. Who's missing?
So the Carter sells lyrium to both mages and Templars?
Right. Templars use it all the time. Nice.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Where's the buddy that we just picked up? I mean, Varric's there. Vivian, Josephine. They're in the war room, right? Iron Bull, Cassandra, Colin. Oh, that's it. All right, that's exactly. I want to go to Blackwall. Yeah. Go to Blackwall, and then after that, just go see if we have any codex to turn in or with the, stuff, and then go into the war room and see if we can go anywhere or if there's any missions to do.
Travel safely.
Oh. Hey, wait, where are you going?
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
I was lucky.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
I don't blame you.
That's not surprising. Humans are everywhere. It's expected.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Okay. Is there anything else to talk about?
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Oh, yes, he's flirting. You're strangely charming. That's flirting. Let's talk about you.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Okay. Where are you from?
Your name, Blackwall, doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher then. Ferelden.
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
Okay. Okay, so I don't. Okay, well, why did you become warden?
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
Alright, okay.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
So, it was him, right? Okay, okay. That's what I wanted to know, because it's like, there's obviously something that there was to do. Alright. So, obviously it is flirting. It really is flirting. I mean, come on. You know? You don't tell somebody they're handsome if you have the intention of, you know, yeah. So, I'm gonna go and just quickly see. I don't think we have anything to say. We haven't talked to Vivian, so I want to talk to Vivian. And just to make sure we have some stuff to turn in.
When there was no sky, Maker, you were the sky.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother. Thank you.
When there was nothing.
Sigrid says it will cost
Josephine?
at least 10.
Fine. What may I do for you?
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Okay. Alright, what about our allies?
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
I don't know. Okay, never mind.
Let's speak later.
Yes.
Farewell.
Don't think... What about you?
Hello? Can I help you with something?
Is there something? No. No. Just making sure sometimes...
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
There should be like something...
That will help.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There should be something like telling us when we actually have to talk to them or like need to talk to them.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself.
Ah, there you go. Vivian.
Though they could do...
You've never been to a circle as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
It's Dalish magic.
The Dalish have their own traditions, you know. The Circle isn't the only authority on magic.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
We need... You know, this chaos harms everyone.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I will do all that I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Well, the Chantry will be restored. I'll use it to change things.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else to do. I think what is left is pretty much to go into
as there is but one God,
the war room.
one life, one death. There is but one God, and he is our maker.
That sounded like very common
Come to me, child,
speech.
and
Okay, hold
I
on.
shall
Okay, fine. I'm hoping that this might be just a little more quiet to let you guys go on. You know? Cause I'm thinking, you know, like we have stuff between like Orle. I don't think we have been around here, right? Like there's a whole bunch of
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
I don't have perks, but I have power. Not too sure what that is. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I guess we could do all this in the next episode. Bye, everybody. See you next time.